In London.
You know why that old man? My dad was 65, my mum was 42 when they had me. So I had old parents.
Best friends Sandy and Sandra.
I like security. They're not going to go nowhere, you know what I mean? And then every week, when you get up, every week or every day, you get up, you got your pocket money put down.
It's there. Remember back in the day,
shopping money. Yeah, if you got a young man, there's no shopping money. They fuck all. Next minute they say, oh, excuse me, could you lend me £10?
What, can I have a pair of trainers?
Or can I have a pair of trainers? So my oyster, I go, what? You're having a laugh.
In Brighton.
But you're happy now? Bit of chocolate, that's what you wanted.
Best not have any more of those.
They are nice, aren't they?
Hairdressers Stephen and Chris.
What more can you want in life? Chocolate, wine, sitting in with one of your besties.
Yeah, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be nice, yeah.
There was a bonkers new talent show on Sky One this week.
Sit, Bob. When animal behaviour expert Mark Vetty trained 3 rescue dogs to drive a car.
What? What are we doing here?
Many believe that as a feat of dog training, this stunning achievement could never be surpassed.
I'm not having that. Oh, how can it drive a bloody car?
If that's what's going to happen in the future, I'm going to buy a car, buy a dog and make it go shop for me.
After a nationwide search, 12 unwanted rescue dogs will be selected by 3 of the world's top canine experts.
Oh, rescue dogs, Frankie.
Through a series of tests and specialist training, they will attempt to answer that most unusual of questions. Could a dog be taught to fly an aeroplane?
So big, ridiculous.
To fly an airplane? Yeah, of course.
No.
Buckle up for the ride of your life.
I don't believe it. Anyway, it'd be different if it was a monkey, because at least they've got hands. Dogs ain't even got hands.
I think it's all about the mental capability rather than the tools that they got.
Look, John would sleep. He would crash the plane. Wouldn't you, John? Or it would tip, nosedive, because it's so heavy at the front.
Yeah.
We're bringing together 12 dogs from rescue shelters across the UK to show you just how clever dogs really are.
Jamie Theakston's just turned into a cringy dad. He used to be fit when he were on Blue Peter.
What's happened to him? He's put a bit of park on, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, hasn't he?
We're going to do something that's never been done before. A world first. We are going to teach a dog how to fly a plane.
Didn't anyone tell him how bad that shirt looked? Shirt alert.
The trainers start to lay the groundwork needed before they begin more advanced training. They'll have to work fast, because in just 9 weeks, driving dog supremo Mark Vetty needs the trainers to have produced 3 top dogs for flight school.
9 weeks? I thought you were to have so many flying hours with an instructor.
I reckon a dog can do that in 9 weeks with intensive training.
Intensive training, yeah,
They're
definitely.
doing it every day, aren't they?
Yeah.
Dogs are such quick learners.
Just sitting down, just settling in on the plane, ready to go to Mallorca. This is your captain speaking. Shit your sound, yeah.
In the first episode, it was the audition round to find which dogs might eventually take to the skies.
Reggie breezes through the walk the plank vertigo test and laughs in the face of the cockpit of doom.
No problem. You aced it. This dog is very confident. He is definitely a dog that I could see potentially fly a plane.
How can they keep a straight face?
He does look like a pilot, doesn't he, don't you think?
You might just be a pilot.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Like Leonardo DiCaprio in Catch Me If You Can.
Next up, and with not much of an act to follow, is little Spike.
Well, he wouldn't be able to fly a plane, that little one, would he? Huh?
No.
He'd need a booster seat though, wouldn't he? He's only little. They'd have to build the pedals up.
It's dinner time, and he's got a hunger on. So all he needs to do is detour slightly to his right, and dinner is served.
Is he gonna walk? He's not gonna get. He's not passing the intelligence test.
So, just to your right, Spike.
Go Spike, Jesus, go round Spike. Oh, he's thick.
Spike.
Right, I don't want him flying my plane.
Buster couldn't figure that out. If there was a treat on the other side, he wouldn't be able to figure that out.
Not a
Today,
clue.
at church, he wanted to get around the other side of the table because someone were offering him a bit of cake, and he could not figure out how to get round at all. I had to lead him there.
By the end, 12 dogs were jumping for joy to be picked to go to the finalist's house.
These are the select few, the Top Guns.
Oh, this is ridiculous. It's like Big Brother for dogs.
It's bleeding mad. This is a mad programme. It's an insult to intelligent people.
But the 12, some of which have spent close to a year in...
There's not an aeroplane in sight. I mean, they've got no idea what they've got ahead of them. At least I'd take them to Gatwick for the day.
In Liverpool,
Len, what are you doing now?
I'm going out the back.
Okay.
Leon and June.
Take the hoe with you and do some hoeing.
What? Take the phone with me, what?
Start hoeing the borders.
Hoeing the borders? Take the phone with me. To hoe the borders.
Whatever.
That's a silly thing to say.
It was the glitziest night of the year across the pond this week. ITV made it headline news.
Lunchtime news? What's going on?
Who'd be the host of the Oscars when for weeks the run-up to the awards was engulfed in a race row over nominations?
It's terrible, really, isn't it?
So racist, Hollywood.
They had this whole argument last year. It was the same thing, the controversy between black and white.
Will Smith boycotted it, did he?
But I think that's because his missus did, and he didn't think it would have just been would have been really awkward at home.
And host Chris Rock didn't pull his punches on stage as he devoted the whole of his opening speech to the row over the all-white acting nominations at the awards.
But why is he doing it then when everybody else is boycotted it?
Well, I'm here at the Academy Awards, otherwise known as the White People's Choice Awards.
Is he allowed to say that? Did he just say that off his own back?
I'm glad he did say something, though. Yeah, about it. I'm not going to lie. I would like to see more black people at the Oscars. How many years they've been doing it?
In the report, they showed the moment where one star won the gong for Best Actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, it's the first time he's won one.
Is this really his first one he's won?
Yeah.
He's done so many movies.
And really good movies.
Yeah.
Rock's monologue seemed to set the agenda as winner after winner took to the stage to make political points. This on climate change from the night's most popular recipient, Leonardo DiCaprio, named Best Actor for The Revenant.
Climate change is real. It is happening right now.
If a professor stood up on stage on the news and said, oh, I think climate change changed, everyone go, yeah, whatever. So he's in a position of a good power, and he obviously believes it's the right thing to do. That's why he's put it out there.
They can't criticise you for saying that, can they?
No.
I mean, as opposed to supporting North Korea or something.
Yeah. He's chosen a good one there. He's backed a good horse there.
Yeah.
If I was Leonardo DiCaprio, I would have walked up, got the Oscar and gone, about fucking time, and walked off. I wouldn't have said anything else.
And this from Brit Sam Smith winning Best Song for his theme to Spectre.
God, that's not Sam Smith, is it? He ain't lost weight, hasn't he?
I stand here tonight as a proud gay man, and I hope we can all stand together as equals one day. Thank you so much.
Michael, it's like everybody's got their own agenda here, haven't
That's
they?
absolutely right.
Did they ever just pick up an award on there and say thanks for that? Instead of saying I want to change the world.
If that was me and I thought, oh, I'm going to get up and say something about gay, you know, we should stand together and everything like that. After hearing about climate change and race and everything like that, I think, oh, actually, I'll scrap that.
In Wiltshire,
Have you got one of those trees with waving branches like you used to have a willow tree?
Mary and her husband Giles.
I haven't been in the garden for so long.
I think I might have chopped it up for firewood.
Don't be silly, you did not. Don't try and taunt me.
It's keeping you
Right.
warm. It's keeping you warm right now.
I'm going to ring...
No, don't ring my mother.
That is... I'm not ringing your mother, I'm going to ring and order rail logs.
Oh, no, no,
Come
that's
off
a
it,
terrible
Natty,
waste.
but I'm going to have to...
That's a terrible waste of money.
Seriously, Natty, that beautiful
The
big
one thing I have
lime tree.
provided you over the years is logs.
More than 2 million of us tuned in to Channel 4 on Tuesday for more surprising animal adventures.
I love the zoo. I still ain't been there, Sandy.
Oh, this is where they've got hidden cameras, isn't it?
Last time we went to the zoo, I got pissed off.
Yeah, you was in a wheelchair and shouted at a bloke for staring at you.
This week, the zookeepers were doing a bit of matchmaking.
For the past year, they've been trying to breed Bornean river turtles.
Turtle?
Oh, I see the turtle.
I picked one up.
I ain't picked one
In
up.
America.
Raja and partner Aris came here from Warsaw Zoo. On arrival, there were signs of domestic disharmony.
Uh-oh, they were fighting.
They were separated 4 months ago after he caused injuries to her tail while repeatedly trying to mate.
Oh.
It's a bit of rough.
Always a bit pushy, isn't it? Ah, he was basically just trying to keep pestering her for sex. Like most men do. It might be just a rough rogue, isn't it?
The keepers have decided to bring them back together after creating a larger space more suited to romance.
More suited to romance? It's like having a bigger bed, isn't it?
This is like first dates for turtles, isn't it?
We wanted to see a very nice courtship, swimming around and have a fantastic pool, artificial rocks where you can hide a bit, different depths, visual barriers, a bit of lighting. So we almost created the best scenario for a date.
Do turtles wear lingerie? Like, can you get lingerie for turtles?
At the end of the day, right, it doesn't matter how much you frill it up.
Yeah, you can
set the
take an
lights
horse
in.
to the water.
Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, if she don't fancy him, she ain't gonna do it, is she?
Raja, the male turtle, was put into his fancy new pond.
He's looking for her.
Hang on, who strapped a camera to a turtle to try and watch him go at it?
Raja starts to look for Aris. But it's she who makes the move.
Come on, Aris!
And before he can spot her, she gives chase.
Like a sexy chase, or...?
It's like a scene from Jaws, isn't it?
And the roles are reversed as he's attacked from behind.
Move! And take yourself.
Shell boy.
You get me?
Gerardo hopes that a closer look at Aris will shed light on why the couple aren't getting along. So they send her to the vet for further investigation.
Maybe there's something wrong with her.
I wonder if she's already pregnant.
Maybe.
That means that you have there that clear, nice, smooth, round shape oval organ.
He was finding 2 round masses, but not round, but a bit oval, you know, 2 long. And that clearly is giving you the sign that probably what you find is the testicles.
Oh, it's a bloke.
Oh my lord, there's not even a woman. I wonder he couldn't do it.
She's not a woman, Aris.
It's a man.
She's got 2 balls. They're gay.
I think you have a male.
Okay. What we have is not a female that is not receptive. What we have is a male that has been aggressed quite a long time by another male.
So one of them isn't a female. So they've been doing Brokeback Mountain all this time.
That's why she lick him.
He lick him. He lick him.
With little reason to keep the turtles together, poor Raja was rehoused.
Turtle Raja is being moved to a new enclosure. He's going to be Francois's new house guest.
Francois, the crocodile.
What?
Please don't tell me he's going to now live with the crocodile.
He's going to live with a crocodile, Mum.
Well, surely he's going to eat it. That's attempted murder.
It's more stimulus. We very much hope that it's not the wrong kind of stimulus, is that the crocodiles aren't going to see them as food.
It's a bit of a risky move. Yes, so we'll just test it. We'll just put you in there. Yeah. If you get eaten...
You didn't do what we wanted you to do, so now you have to go to the crocodile pool.
There seemed to be a little bit of, what I would say, too much trial and error. I thought that zoos are meant to be scientific establishments.
That poor turtle must think, oh, fucking hell. Okay, I'll take one for the team. Let me back up. Let me back up.
Yeah.
In Derby,
So, Umar, you went out with some friends.
Yes.
How did that go?
It was a good night.
the Siddiquis.
So who else was with you?
Just the Derby crew. We call ourselves the Micro Massive. God, man. I've got t-shirts like with that.
The Micro Massive?
The Micro Massive, yeah. Wow.
Not Bacteria Kids or something like that.
I think Micro Massive's okay.
Micro Massive's alright, yeah.
Because it's a contradiction, isn't it? You're micro
Yes.
and you're massive.
It's micro, but in their opinion, it's massive.
No, massive's what you call a gang. Yeah, massive. It's M-A-S-S-I-F, massive.
Massive, oh,
yeah.
yes, I see what you mean, yeah.
Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, you got me there.
There was a really bizarre story in the news this week.
Now, it reads like the script from a disaster movie and involves 2,000 volunteers, tons of rubble and a whole host of tube carriages.
What's happening there?
What? But this is not a real accident. It's a training exercise for the emergency services, the biggest ever staged in Europe.
Oh my God.
Bloody hell!
They obviously think that something like this is going to happen, some kind of a terrorist attack or something is going to happen. Why would they do training for it? It's to prepare them, innit?
In a big warehouse in Kent, they'd mocked up what it'd be like if a building fell on a tube station.
The scene you see behind me is not real, but it is realistic. 2,000 responders, in addition, 2,000 volunteers playing the part of casualties.
I've never seen anything like this.
Did they say 2,000 people?
Yeah. They're trying to prepare themselves for like the worst case scenario.
What this is all about is testing London's response to a major incident. This is a carriage on its side that our emergency crews won't initially see because it's buried in about 1,000 tons of rubble, and obviously it's got another train above it.
I've often wondered that when you go on a tube, what would happen?
Oh,
Must
damn.
be a horrendous trap down there.
Can you imagine it being in the dark as well, Lee?
Yeah.
It'd be even worse, wouldn't it? In the dark, it'd lose all the power, everything, all the power would have gone.
Spend good money doing that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Boy, it's worth spending money on though, innit?
It looks like chaos. It's taken a year and a half to plan.
Looks like there's a few people in there that actually want a job as an actor, though, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I just wouldn't even believe it. Because ultimately, you know it's not real.
A 4-day event which will, it's hoped, provide invaluable insight for many years to come.
4-day event? It's not fucking Crufts.
Oh, I wouldn't like to be laid there for 4 days.
I'll be getting pulled up, and I'll go, what time's lunch? Exactly. Do you know what I mean? It's stupid.
Those volunteers that are like under rubble, how are they surviving for 4 days?
They're in character for 4 days.
Yeah. They'd be all the method actors, won't they?
When the event is over, the emergency services will go away and discuss what they have learned.
Well, there's not a real disaster happening because, like, in the next 4 days, because they're all bloody there.
Can't wait to get me tube on tonight.
You'll be alright, man.
When you're in them kind of situations, everybody's panicking.
Well, I'm in shock.
Everybody's in shock, panic,
The thought of it alone.
bleeding internally, outernally, whatever you want to call it. So much is happening that I hope that they are ready. If anything does happen in that way, then we're ready for it.
Correct.
In Caerphilly,
I have to sort that bedroom up now. With that decorating.
Yeah.
Because I friggin' hate decorating now.
David and his wife Shirley
I remember when we knocked this wall down in here.
Oh,
You nearly ended up in A&E, didn't we?
I done my head in, I
You
did.
dropped the thing on my head, didn't you, the brick?
You will never forget that, will you?
No, I bloody won't.
You'll always hold that against me.
You dropped nearly half the bloody wall on me.
No, it was 4 house bricks.
Well, that's enough to kill someone.
Don't exaggerate. 4 house
Yeah.
bricks.
This week on BBC4, there was a documentary that was out of this world.
I don't get space. How can you not get space?
There are many moons in the solar system, but none like ours. It exerts an extraordinary influence on planet Earth, keeping our world in balance.
I love this kind of stuff, because then I can go in the next day and pretend I know what I'm talking about, and impress people at work.
Do we really need the moon? Look, never really thought about it, to be honest with you.
Remember we used to say in school that children were far more excitable when it was a full moon.
Oh, yes.
Didn't we?
They were.
Remember people...
They were.
I always say to you, if you're having one of your mad moments, have a look and see what the moon's doing.
Yes, that's right.
I'm Maggie Adarin Pocock. I'm a space scientist and a lunar fanatic. I've always been mad about the moon. I'm going to find out what would happen if the moon wasn't where it is now. What if the moon was in a different position? Closer or further away?
Who the hell is that woman?
She's a well-known astronomer.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
She's another one. With that voice, that science voice.
Science?
Yes.
What is it? It's the science voice?
She's got the science
The
voice.
science and nature voice.
In one bit of the programme, they showed us what it would be like if the moon was closer to us.
This evening, as the sun sets, a huge moon rises.
Oh my lord!
20 times closer than normal.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Bullet, is that real?
I saw that.
This supersized moon exerts a supersized gravitational force. 400 times stronger than we're used to. And it creates a mighty tidal bulge.
Oh, I don't like the look of that, Mary.
End of the world. That's like that movie, isn't it?
What,
that film.
Planet of the Apes, though?
No.
Seawater pours across the British Isles. London is flooded.
You see?
Yeah, that's why you
That's
can't
why-
stop it.
that's
It's
Mother Nature.
Nature. You always say that.
Always say
It's
it.
not the government.
This is the Goldilocks theory, Mary. Everything is in exactly the right place and exactly the right setting
For
life,
human life.
for life to appear, and then for life in general, and then human life in particular to evolve.
That'd be a huge insurance claim, wouldn't it?
Oh, God.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to make a claim. Yeah, what for? London.
It's New York's turn to disappear underwater. A city submerged. And all the work of the moon.
Why are these programmes always trying to shit you up? Like, do you know what I mean?
They do. They're just scaremongering out there.
Yeah?
I've seen happier bloody disaster films than this. Yeah. She's full of it, isn't she?
For billions of years, it's gazed down on us. In so many ways, the moon has been the making of us.
I'll never look at the moon in the same way again now.
I'm a great admirer of the moon, but thanks for reminding us, Maggie.
Surely it's time to rethink our relationship with the moon. To stop taking it for granted. To fall in love again.
Oh, what are you going to do? Phone it up every Saturday and say, oh, thanks for everything you've done. If you want any shopping done or something, what do you mean we're taking it for granted? We can't do nothing to change the way... What are you going to do? Next, there's going to be a charity where you're going to have to give £2 a month to the moon.
In Manchester,
Do you know your dad hasn't used his Christmas present yet that I bought him?
I've not used the one Lee got me because we got no suede protector.
the Malones.
Ah, right, so you need some suede protector.
Please.
Right, I'll get you some. I'll get you some suede protector.
You never walk past the shop, son, no? I'm not going to go in a shop and ask for suede protector.
Why?
Shoe shops, anything like that. I've just never done it.
So why?
Well, try it, son. Just try it, you know, you might like it.
It was another gripping night of drama on BBC One last Tuesday.
I love this guy.
There's a tower block overhead.
Oh, this is
Good,
Happy Valley.
Happy Valley.
This is good, isn't it?
I didn't quite get a grasp of this at first, but I'm quite getting into it now.
Are you? Yes, am I.
In this troubled town,
Like country and western in the middle of Yorkshire.
The only problem with this programme, and I mean it's a very slight criticism because I absolutely love it,
Too depressing.
is that it's just a small town. And so many bad things keep happening. It's going to be like
It's like
Midsummer.
Morse in Oxford.
In this episode, Sarah Lancashire's grandson had received a surprise present for his 10th birthday.
Who's this from again? No idea, I told you. It was on the doorstep 6:30 this morning.
Big.
Wow.
Blimey.
But the mood soon changed when Sarah discovered who the gift was from.
What's up?
Oh!
Oh, no.
She's breaking it apart!
Put it back in the bin. Straight in the bin. We can't keep it. That's from his dad. That's from his dad. I'm sorry. Bastard. Why not? No, your granny's right, we can't keep it.
Wait, it's not yours. Mine.
Well, it's either him or some nasty bastard playing stupid dumb little games.
Steve, what is?
It's from your dad. Who's put that on the front doorstep then? Because he's in prison. I'll buy you another one. I'll buy you one exactly like
Yeah, you can't stop it.
No, Ryan, I can't see. This is the man that terrified you, that traumatised you, that poured petrol on you, that put you in hospital.
He doesn't. It's not his fault. He doesn't know, does he? What's happened?
Poor little bugger, he probably thinks all great.
Yeah.
Huh? I wish nobody found a frigging card now.
See, this is what he wants. He wants you and me shouting. He wants you to hate me. Poor child's bewildered, isn't he?
Oh, isn't it?
Absolutely bewildered by it all.
Yes.
I suppose she's panicked because she's seen that thing and has he delivered it or has somebody brought it from because it was just left on the doorstep?
Well, he's in jail, can't deliver it.
In another scene, the person who had left the present was about to tell Ryan's dad what she'd done.
Did you know it was his birthday? Day before yesterday. I only found out 2 days before he was 10.
See, right, so she said, did you know it was his birthday? So he didn't have anything to do with the present, it was all her. Oh, she's done it behind his back.
Okay.
So I sent him a present. I left it on the doorstep with a card inside.
She's a right weirdo, her.
What's she trying to get out of it?
She's fallen in love with Tommy. In that weird way women fall in love with prisoners. And she's trying to suck up to him.
Am I being sick? Or are you just not getting the fact that there's been a development? This bitch, this nasty, ugly hole. Sorry, but she's killed her mother.
He really believes that Sarah Lancashire's killed his mother.
Did she? And you think buying an expensive toy is some sort of solution?
I don't know that I can do anything about what she did to your mother. What I can do is right.
That is what I've asked you to do.
He's grooming her to murder Catherine. Do you think? Definitely.
He's as obsessed about Sarah Lancashire as she is about him.
Yeah, that's right.
All I'm thinking is... this? You and me. Not gonna work, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's crocodile tears. He's putting that on to get her to do what he wants her to do.
I thought you understood me. I really did.
I do understand you. Don't say that. But he's trying to play, isn't he? He's trying to make you feel guilty.
It's working.
If our two hearts do beat as one, and I like to think that they do, then you know what I want. You know what I want.
He's gonna get her to try and kill her.
You silly girl, you silly girl.
She's in his power.
He is just trying to bully her and manipulate her into doing exactly what he wants, isn't he? He's using you.
Like people in love to do anything for love.
Yeah.
But out of hell did. But he wouldn't do that.
Make love. Why does he kill somebody?
Oh, thanks. What's that? Your ears.
Best friends Jenny and Lee.
I shouted at you 3 times yesterday, and you fucking ignored me and got in your car and went.
You don't need to take me to doctors for that.
Well, what do you do then?
Just ignored you.
On Saturday night, BBC One was back with more couples behind the wheel in their wacky new car show.
What's going on here?
Oh, you know what this is, don't you? That's a bloody car thing.
It's like total wipeout, but in cars.
Yeah.
It's where couples go in a car together.
Oh no. Oh, I couldn't be doing with that.
You know what this is, don't ya? This is the channel cashing in on the fact there's no Top Gear at the moment.
It's the replacement.
This is not what you think of when you think of getaway car.
I thought it was going away on holiday.
Oh, it's getaway like as in a getaway from the bang. Get away from the bang.
Surrounded by rusty old motors was Saturday Night Supremo Dermot O'Leary.
You can discover a lot about the person you love when you share a car with them, such as how strong the relationship really is.
Bless him. It's not the X Factor, this, is it?
Do they know their left from their right, and do they actually like you? And that is the point of this show.
Oh my God, me and you would not survive 2 minutes in this then, Scott.
This is Driver Tim and co-driver Sully. Close-up owners from Right. So, what's the relationship here? How long have you been guys been together?
23 and a half years.
How has driving got anything to do with the strength of your relationship?
A lot. You'd be surprised.
Oh, is it husband and wife?
You'd be
Tim?
surprised. The biggest arguments occur when you're in the car and you're trying to give directions and then that person doesn't go in the direction, they miss the turn, you have to go, oh God.
Yeah, because I don't need directions.
Nightmare.
In one challenge, the yellow couple were in a car at the top of a hill.
Okay, it's just a bit of fun.
Yep.
It's just a bit of fun. Go.
Oh my God, look at that. Do you know what this reminds me of? It's a knockout.
It's a knockout.
Do you remember back in the day? Approach it really slow.
I know,
like
Ellie.
slow.
I know.
Jesus.
That's like me. That's like when you're driving normally. That's what I'm like when you drive.
You'd have to drive you.
Well, yeah, you, because you're shit.
I know, but I wouldn't run anybody over.
I tried trying to park the car over there the other day.
Jogging pace, please.
Sammy, this isn't even jogging pace.
All right.
Come on, guys, jog on up that poorly.
I'd die. I'd die.
What happens if you fall off?
Oh, gee, you got no chance, man.
Jogging pace.
It's a jogging pace. What pace do you jog at? Okay, I'm not braking.
I'd really like to do this, and it's great fun.
Oh my God, it looks awful.
I'm so bad at driving.
You are.
I think I'd be good at this.
Yeah.
Goggles on. And it's over to co-driver Sully to guide Tim around a windy stretch of roadworks. Okay, Sully, down to you. You are now in control.
Oh.
Wife has to boss him about.
It's horrible when you have to listen to him.
Slow. 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2. Okay, go forward 3 o'clock. What? Well, he's slowing down.
No, take him.
He's gone so wild.
Oh my word.
Not like slow-mo.
This is going to take him 45 minutes to get round. Tim, you're going forward too much. Reverse, reverse. Oh my God!
Just drive! Put your foot on the pedal!
Is that like me driving to Tesco?
Yeah.
6.5 minutes, and we're not even on the roundabout.
Yeah. Right, go back.
Oh, give me some fucking willy.
I knew I'm going to do that. Get up the ramp, up, straight on.
She needs to be more assertive. He's just crashing into everything now because she's shouting at him. She's getting him in a state like you get me in a state.
Well, if she goes quiet, she ain't going to help him much more, is she?
Tim, you don't listen to me at all. Don't worry. What do you mean I don't listen to you? You don't listen to me at all. Like I'm saying reverse, you're going forward.
Bloody hell, love. The way she was shouting, he was dead.
You couldn't help but listen to her.
No. If I had a go at this, I'd have to go back with my first husband because out of everything he did, the best thing he could do is he was a brilliant driver. And I've been up in little tight corners in lorries with him.
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, is that
No.
pregnant? You're pregnant.
No.
In County Durham,
I'm actually very organised for Mother's Day this year. I've already got you a card.
Thank you.
the Moffats.
Yeah, but you've got to think, right? Really, it's Daughter and Son Appreciation Day, because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be celebrating Mother's Day. So really, it's me you should be thanking, because I make you a mother. Do you know what I mean? Because Mother's Day, if you don't have kids, is just a day. So really, it's an appreciation of me.
On Saturday, Morphle gave us the chance to relive the unforgettably tragic story of Amy Winehouse.
My huckleberry friend, river. I really wanted to see this.
Grainy footage showed a young Amy with her best friend Juliet.
These are the only three people left. This is Mr. Alex Steele, Mrs. Juliet Ashby, Mrs. Amy Willis. In other words, Mrs. Amy Winehouse.
Is that Amy Winehouse?
No one wants to lick Lauren.
Amy.
Oh,
Amy Winehouse.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, she was even good when she was little, weren't she?
I love Amy. I cried when she died. I remember where I was.
In the film, they showed several performances from Amy of one of her many classics.
Try to make me go to rehab. I said no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you no.
Well, she was brilliant, wasn't she? She was a brilliant singer. Do you know, Lee, as soon as you hear her record, you know it's there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Just try to make me go to rehab. I won't go.
Oh my god, her voice literally just sends shivers down my spine.
Now she's constructed
That's
herself.
yeah.
That's Amy. That's her now.
Yeah.
She's done her thing. Her
Yeah.
hair,
It's all-
the hair, the makeup, the look.
Yeah.
That's Amy.
Such an ironic song, isn't it?
Well, it's because you listen to the words and you know that she's singing from a place of truth. There's so much integrity, but so much tragedy.
But the film also showed another side of Amy's life, the one she shared with husband Blake.
After he came back from America, married, that was the first time Amy tried crack cocaine and heroin. I'd used by then, enjoyed it. It completely eradicates any sort of negative feelings. And then Amy tried it with me, and it just got a grip of both of us really quickly from then.
Oh, God, look.
Is that drugs they're taking? Oh my god.
Crack cocaine?
Come in here. Oh, change the record. Just come on.
When you see that, it's just what a fucking tragedy.
Oh, it's such a shame.
What did you do to protect her?
Nothing really.
Well, I suppose you could try to advise her and all the rest of it. But when you got someone who's got their claws in one.
Later, we saw Amy, clean from drugs, and on stage for one of the biggest nights of her life.
This is going live tonight, folks, to the Grammys in the States, okay? Now, the lady behind me is up for 6 awards!
Oh, doesn't she look better?
Yeah. Can't believe that 6 Grammys she was up for. Oh, okay.
Please welcome 2 Grammy favorites, Natalie Cole and Tony Bennett.
Oh my
Look.
God. Oh, look at her face.
These are this year's nominees for Record of the Year. Irreplaceable, Beyonce. The Pretender, Foo Fighters. Umbrella, Rihanna featuring Jay-Z.
Yeah, the Grammys are like the biggest music awards in the world.
I know, but I didn't realise she hit it so big in America. I knew she was huge here.
And the Grammy goes to Amy Winehouse.
Whoa, look at her face.
Oh. Makes me want to cry.
It's overwhelming.
We then heard the voice of her best friend, telling us what happened next.
I was just hysterically crying. I was so overwhelmed. I was so proud of her. And I was just flashing our whole life, our childhood. And then she saw me crying. She grabbed me, pulled me up on stage and took me off the stage. And I was like having a bit of a panic attack. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. This is amazing. I'm so proud of you. And I'm looking at her trying to get some form of reaction. She went, Jules, this is so boring without drugs.
Oh my God. It's so boring without drugs.
No.
But it said it's boring. No, there was no hard buzz there. That's awful.
And I felt really, really, really sad for her.
Poor little lass. She just lost, didn't she? That's how it gets you, though.
It's awful, isn't it? I just feel really sorry for her.
You know, you had the likes of Nina Simone and you had Billie Holiday, and she's up there with really up there with the best of them.
Yeah.
And everything, she won't be forgotten. She'll still be playing her battles in 30, 40 years' time.
Yeah.
All that paparazzi stuff, you don't remember that, you forget all that. It just blurs into one story, isn't it?
I think her drug taking and all that is as famous as her music, though.
Yeah, but it's not important. What you're left with is the best.
Yeah.
You're not left with her drug abuse, are you? You're left with those 2 amazing albums.
Amy, Oscar-winning film and documentary, A Talented Life So Tragically Cut Short, available now on all 4. Well, next tonight, hashtag Is It Okay? Caitlin Moran, live last leg, coming up.